What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 12 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. We are continuing to use the Xerneas Groudon team that we had featured in my 5 rental teams video. We had some really good success with it during our best of 3, and I'm hoping to keep that up today. So looking at my opponent's first team, it is Kyogre Zacian. It is Kyogre, Ditto, Zacian, a Clefairy, a Ferrothorn, and a Mimikyu. So I think overall a very tough matchup. Incin feels very good here. I do like Incin Groudon. Actually, I'm gonna do Meowstic Groudon with Incin and Gastrodon in the back. Yeah, Amoonguss not really helpful here. Xerneas not really helpful here. I think trying to win the Weather War is what's going to really help us out. There are a lot of interesting options. I think you cannot. I want to say you can't afford to bring Mimikyu because of the fear of Amoonguss, but I also could be very wrong. So, not really knowing too much of what to expect, but hoping overall for a solid lead. So we are gonna see Kyogre Zacian. That's fine with me. We should be faster. And I mean, not faster, we should be hopefully slower. That would be ideal. We are going to see that off. We should hopefully have the Drizzle fire off. Oh, you are very slow, Kyogre. That is very bad. Okay. I could skill swap Groudon. And Max, which Max Quake is stronger? Should be this one, right? 140 versus 130. Let's skill swap the Groudon to change the weather again. We are seeing that we are faster than the Kyogre, so that should help us. And also we do have, what's it called, the ability to get the special defense boost before their Kyogre moves. So overall, I think a really solid position to be in. I think changing the weather here, not really what my opponent is expecting, but hopefully that can kind of pay off for us. So a little bit of an unfortunate protect, but I think overall, like we still should get some really good damage. You can't skill swap on Maxmons. I look so dumb right now. Because last time I used this strategy, there was no Max. I wish I had the video editing skills to put some kind of meme over this right now, but I don't. I'll ask Andy to do it. It'll make a fun TikTok. We are going to see the Zacian swap out. Ferrothorn going to come in. So Ferrothorn, I think, is a fine option. We are going to see the Kyogre protect. So that's good for us, right? We should do a solid chunk of damage as Thunder Wave just going to really put in some work versus this Ferrothorn. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. We are going to get off really big damage. I'll take that. I think if we can just continue to fire off some Thunder Waves, we should be really strong, and we are taking advantage of the Assault Vest. So I'm going to go for just a hit there, and then fire off just another Max Quake onto this Ferrothorn. We don't really have a reason not to, and I think overall we are just exerting some solid pressure. Meowstic now also in a fantastic spot because we are at +3 special defense. We will be able to set up a Reflect or set up T-Wave. We are going to see the Max. This should, I'm guessing, be Kyogre. Kyogre makes the most sense. We can at least, though, try to paralyze it. Yeah, so we are going to try and paralyze it, which is good for us. We do have Xern Don in the back, so I think probably KO here. No, I want to skill swap because I do want to change the weather. We are going to get this nice little T-Wave off onto Kyogre to hopefully get some big, what's it called? Some big sort of boosts there. Not boost, what am I saying? Big chances of paralysis, that's what we're saying. We do have Xern Don, like I said, in the back, so feeling pretty good about that situation. We are also just overall really strong offensively as Max Geyser going to come out. We are +3 into Meowstic. Sad. Oh no, it's a crit. That's why. My opponent definitely recognized the threat, which I think is actually a really big deal here, because now what happens is we cannot go for a T-Wave onto their Zacian. So that's actually really scary. We don't have T-Wave, and we don't have access to what's it called? To reflect. So not ideal for sure. I don't want to give up the special defense boost. Oh, you can't go for a water attack anyway. I would like to very much Earth Power the Zacian, swap into Incin. We are giving up +3, but I don't think that that's too much of a big deal. This should be a very important lesson on learning how your mechanics work. As yeah, we know that you have to, what's it called? You cannot go for a water attack because of how this game works. That's really good for us. So we get to see now if you're probably definitely going to hopefully have Ice Beam. We will see. Yep, the Zacian just go for a Protect as Earth Power comes out. That could have gone into Kyogre, but I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world, as we will see the Hailstorm. Okay. So Hailstorm into Incin. It's a good amount of damage. Second crit. Little unfortunate for sure, but what we can try to do at this point is Zacian just went for a Protect. I say we double up into it because we can try to win with Groudon in this endgame. So let's just go for an Earth Power here, as well as a Flare Blitz, because whatever you switch in isn't going to like it. You have to go for a Hailstorm. We're going to see the swap out, and it's going to be a Ditto. So not the most ideal thing in the world, if we're going to be completely honest. And by ideal thing, it's like pretty bad. Flare Blitz going to come out, going to do not that much. Okay, you know what? That's good damage. We'll take that. Earth Power with my Xern Don into you should mean that if we go for a, I'm assuming you have what's it called? Oh, jeez. That is. Okay, how do we do this? I need to get HP back on. We Parting Shot the Kyogre. Protect, Parting Shot the Kyogre. You're probably gonna Earth Power. Yeah, that's what makes the most sense. If you're Scarf, you lock yourself into Earth Power. I could have Yawn. This lets me bring out Groudon. Go for the Precipice Blades. This is a really tricky spot to be in. You should lock yourself into Earth Power though. Parting Shot. Okay, that's actually really good to see how the speeds work out. Because that means that we can fire off a Precipice Blades. We should be able to live ahead at this point. So we can fire off a Precipice Blades. We should be able to take an Earth Power. We will then, like I said, have an unopposed P-Blades. We can go for the Earth Power just in case of a miss. We will see Ice Beam. Perfect into Gastrodon. If this is a double up into... Okay. Origin Pulse, not ideal. But Also, we did set the sun. We are Assault Vest, so we should take this fairly well, barring... Okay, great. Assault Vest really putting in work, and we have seen that overall just a pretty fantastic spot to be in. So now, at this point, what we can do is we can click Earth Power onto the Kyogre and go for a Precipice Blades, just because we need to get as much damage as possible out. We are playing the accuracy game, but thanks to that T-Wave, we are making sure the Kyogre is slower. I really wish I had known. Okay, so we're seeing You're Not Scarf, which is a big deal. Precipice Blades gonna come out. And yeah, okay, so we are faster. That's good to know. Onto the Kyogre. Earth Power gonna come out onto Ogre as well. We will see an Ice Beam come out. This should be into Groudon. Into Gastrodon. Interesting. Okay. So we know it's a speed tie between our slugs. I'm going to go for a Protect as well as a second Precipice Blades. Because now what we're trying to do is we're trying to set up for endgame versus Zacian. As long as we hit the double with the P Blades, we should be fine. It's not ideal. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we are gonna get the KO onto Ditto, which is great. We now threaten the double up into their Zacian, going for... How do we do this? How do we do this? Zacian can only target one. Kyogre just protected. We Precipice Blade because... Okay, so this is fine because if Zacian protects, we're going to see the Sacred Sword into Slug. Okay, so we just need to hit this. Come on, Precipice Blades. Oh no, what did we miss? Oh no. Oh no, we missed. That's so bad. Zacian goes down. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. Groudon, please survive. Please survive. 84 down to sick. Okay, so we can now bring out Ensign pretty effectively. That parting shot really, really saving us in this one. Giving us the necessary extra bulk. Also the Assault Vest really coming in clutch. So despite not knowing how Skill Swap works, which is a little bit of a, important thing, high horsepower doesn't have 100% accuracy. So we still can lose. But yeah, it looks like our opponent's just going to cancel. So not trying to play that one out. So overall, I think I'm really glad we were able to pull it off. Groudon really putting in a ton of work there. I really would have liked to have known about Skill Swap and Dynamax, but it is what it is. This is a learning experience, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it is going to be a Necrozma Yveltal. So it is Spectrier with Yveltal. Sorry. It is Spectrier with Solgaleo, a Yveltal, Grimmsnarl, Ditto, lots of Dittos, and Landorus. I like Groudon Meowstic once again. What else do I bring? Xerneas, I can't really see us setting up with. I think Amoonguss is a solid option, and Gastrodon. Let's do that. We have the ability to go for a T-Wave. So I think that's really nice, right? Like if you try and proc your policy, I can T-Wave your Solgaleo and fire off damage before you're able to fire off your damage. Yeah, that's... Or, hear me out. That's the right play. We T-Wave the Spectrier. So that way we get hit with an unboosted move. Then we fire off. Okay, yes, that's how we do it. We T-Wave the Spectrier. Sad. Real sad. I got read so hard. Let's Rockfall here. And let's Quake and go for a fake out onto Grimmsnarl. Just to try and stop the screen. We are going to see no max from Yveltal. So probably a foul play, which is fine. Stopping the screen I think is important because that really puts Groudon in a very advantageous position. And then yeah, we do have the ability to fire off Rock Ball. So we should see perfect. Shout out to Meowstic. Still doing work. We're going to just see a straight Dark Pulse into Meowstic, so identifying the real threat. We could have gone for the KO onto Yveltal, but I think it's way more important to deal with this Grimmsnarl so it doesn't set up screens in the endgame. So what I'm guessing is you probably have Landorus, right? If you're so easily willing to set up like this, you probably have Lando. So what we can do is we can set up the Reflect, really letting Groudon be not only bulky but also a very strong offensive threat. And we can I mean, if it's not Lando, we can paralyze it. If it's Solgaleo, that's awesome. Sick. I'm gonna Rockfall the Yveltal, and I would like to T-Wave the Solgaleo. Just because I can't T-Wave the Yveltal. No! No! My genius plan didn't work. Okay, no! Meowstic! Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. That was such a good play. I should have set up the Reflect. That's fine. Groudon is still like an absolute unit. Oh, and we have a Mungus, right? Yeah, that's fine. This is totally fine because we bring out a Mungus, we redirect with Rage Powder, and we go for a Quake. Yeah, we are going to see Spectrier here. We can Rage Powder into the Amoonguss and then go for a Quake. Yeah, Quake into you and go for a Rage Powder here. Just to put on as much pressure as possible. It should be a Steel Spike. We should see a Dynamax. We should see the Bulldoze triggering the Policy, and then a Steel Spike. So this is really, I really would have liked Meowstic right now. That T-Wave really could have come. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? You're trying to avoid this type of a situation where you have a paralyzed Solgaleo. We are going to see, yep, it should be very obvious. Rage Powder into Bulldoze. Yep, here comes the Bulldoze. We will see, I'm guessing, like I said, it should be a Steel Spike to try and get your defenses high enough to tank the hit. That's fine. Oh, no Policy. Did we see a Policy trigger? Am I just blind? Did I miss it? Okay, we need a big chunk. Come on, Groudon, you can do it. That was not enough damage. That was nowhere near enough damage. Okay, Gastrodon comes out. We have to... We P-Blades and go for a Earth Power into Solgaleo. We could Yawn? Is Yawn a bad play? I feel like Yawn is a bad play. We're gonna go for it. You definitely target down the Groudon. So what I'm hoping happens here, right, is Bulldoze, that's fine. Nice. Get crit. I don't know if they have a weakness policy. I feel it. I'm very confused. Steel Spike comes out into Groudon. I might have just missed it. Groudon lives. Okay. Not part of the plan. And really unfortunate. P-Blades comes out. Cool. Critical hit on Spectrier. It doesn't matter. Was there no weakness policy? Am I just missing it? So this is, yeah, wait, I'm very confused. I would like to, is there just no weakness policy? No, there is. Groudon just lived. Okay. We do this. We go for an Earth Power. You're gonna fall asleep the subsequent turn, unless you have like, okay. So, I don't know how we pulled that off. We did. But I think, yeah, the Yawn was great because it meant that you could only, or you were gonna fall asleep, so we had the ability just to put on pressure either with Gastrodon or Groudon. So, wasn't expecting to live there. Am I glad I did? Yes. Groudon is way bulkier than I realized, so huge shout out to Groudon for that. But yeah, overall a solid battle, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right, last battle of the day, and it is Zacian Kyogre. So once again, no love for Xerneas. Zacian Kyogre, Amoonguss, a Kartana, Ditto, and Gothitelle. So really, yeah, no love for Xern at all. The double steal makes it hard, but Groudon in a really good spot, especially with Meowstic. I think we're going to stick with the same lead. We do have Fake Out Pressure, and we should hopefully be faster than Gothitelle. I like Gastrodon. And then, what? Amoonguss. Amoonguss is nice. I really wish I could justify bringing Xern, but that's just zero chance of that. Let's do this. We do have to be a little bit careful of what we choose to knock out. I think this is, why are we playing so many Ditto team? Why is Ditto just everywhere right now? I thought Ditto was supposed to not be good in this format, but clearly I don't know what I'm doing. So, I mean, that makes team building easy. Just slap a Ditto on everything. We will see Goth Ogre. Perfectly fine with me. Please tell me that we are slower. Why is every... Max Quake the Kyogre and fake out the Goth. Guess, yeah. We gotta do it this way. That lets us T-Wave their Kyogre the subsequent turn. Oh, this is so annoying. I could skill swap. I could skill swap their Goth to take Shadow Tag and not let them switch out, but they have Prankster Hypnosis, so I don't really want to deal with that. But it is really funny in my head. We are going to see Fake Out Perfect. We should see Goth move second. Okay, so no... This could be Trick Room. Sick. I'll take that damage. We should see an Origin Pulse. That's fine. Given... Meowstic is just such a champ. Sick. I'm gonna Quake the Goth and go for a T-Wave onto the Ogre. I think you're gonna protect Ogre and try and set up Trick Room. So if we can stop that, that's really good for us. So yeah, let's see how that goes. We could get a paralysis. That would be nice. Sick. We're gonna get the T-Wave off onto Kyogre, so really sort of neutralizing one threat. We can now fire off a big Quake onto you and okay, so perfect. Okay, so that did not do nearly as much as I would have liked, and by nearly as much, it didn't pick up the KO. So Hypnosis, perfect. You're gonna miss Meowstic, and oh, you're gonna Meowstic, such a beast. I'm gonna Quake here and just set up a. No, I want the what's it called? I want the boost too much. Or not the boost, I want the prankster too much. Otherwise I would. We can fire off a Quake onto the Goth, because we are worried, like I said, about Protect. I mean, not Protect, Hypnosis. So, sorry, I have really bad acid reflux. We get the KO there. I mean, all we used our max for is essentially, oh, sick. Paralysis, huge. Meowstic, absolute. Everyone's like, oh, Grimmsnarl. Like, no, Grimmsnarl is a noob. This is the real deal right here. We are going to see Zacian. Oh, you're Zacian. Would you like to get T-Waved by my super amazing Meowstic Groudon core? I'm sure you would. Well, here comes the Precipice Blades, and a big T-Wave onto you. Oh god, Meowstic, so clutch. We're gonna see the Protect, that's fine. T-Wave, yeah, it's not gonna matter. If we KO with the P-Blades, then we should be in really good shape. Let's see. We do get the... Oh, god, this is such a strong pair. And like, Meowstic is supposed to be quote-unquote suboptimal? No, look at this. This is great. We threaten T-Wave onto your Zacian. Kartana? Oh, that's fine. I'm going to still P-Blades, and I'm going to T-Wave the Kartana? What do I have in the back? Wait, this is actually tricky. I have... Oh, geez. Precipice Blades. T-Wave the Kartana. This got really tricky. Let's T-Wave Kartana. We're gonna see it get big. We actually have to do this because of the fact that... Oh god, I don't know if we can live. We have Reflect Up. Because we have to live... Oh, Jesus. This is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. Kartana is actually like the worst thing we could have seen here. Oh no, and we missed. Blade, okay. This is bad. This is really bad. Meowstic, no! No! Oh no, oh god. Here comes the Steel Spike. Okay, please live, Groudon. There's a Reflect Up. Yes, okay. We'll take that. That's a big deal. Double Connect, huge. How do I do this now? Rage Powder to stop the Zashi. I could attempt a Pollen Puff. This is probably not gonna work. Oh god, this is really bad. Okay. just hit into the overgrowth. That's not okay. You were not supposed to do that. We were so close, man. Oh, God. Because, yeah, if we had hit the T-Wave... If we had hit the T-Wave, we would have been able to heal up. Okay, let's think about this. We bring out Slug, who immediately gets wrecked by Kartana. We do, okay, let's think about this. We do have, we go for a protect. If we double protect here, let's try to spore the Zacian. Yeah, we can't beat this Kartana. We should have brought in, if we brought Incin, this would be a much different game. This would be a, overgrowth into Slug. How much are you gonna take? Oh, that T-Wave miss, man. That was through reflect. We were close. Yeah, we tried. I think Incin, if we had Incin, that would have been a very different game, for sure. But we didn't. So, do we get to see their team? Yeah, if we had brought Incin, or if we had hit the T-Wave, we would have been in really great shape. But I mean, it is what it is. We learned, we grew, and we have one more episode with this team where we can hopefully actually do what it's supposed to do. And